Boring naman, walang magawa. Nood kaya muna akong TV.
Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Ito ay nangangailangan ng patnubay at gabay ng magulang para sa mga batang manonood.
The views and opinions expressed by the host do not reflect the views and opinions of the latter. This presentation aimed for entertainment and educational purposes only. Kaya manood na mabuti. Hello universe and hello world. Today is another day to live and learn and discover new things in this vast world. Today, we are going to talk about something that is dubbed by many people as a beautiful disaster, and that is a volcano. For us to be able to elaborate and reflect on the general understanding of what is a volcano, we invited a group of people who are also known in the internet as Volcano to share to us their expertise toward the topic. Hey guys, can you introduce yourselves to us, please?
Hi guys! Good day! My name is Charina Galorio.
Hi, my name is Daxin Camp.
Hi, I'm Krisha Espada.
Okay, so to start off our kwentuhan for today, can you share to us what are the natures of a volcano or even explain or elaborate to us what are the natures of a volcano?
A volcano is most commonly a conical hill or mountain built around a vent that connects with reservoir of molten rock below the surface of Earth.
Okay, let me highlight the question. Reservoirs of molten rock below the surface of Earth. It refers to what?
It refers to the magma chamber.
Oh.
The term volcano also refers to the opening or vent through which molten rock and gases are expelled. Driven by buoyancy and gas pressure, the molten rock, which is lighter than the surrounding solid rock, forces its way upward and may ultimately break through zones of weaknesses in Earth's crust. Zones of weaknesses implies that there exist within the Earth's crust relatively weak zones which when differentially stressed will fail more readily than will the surrounding rock. For example, the fault. If so, an eruption begins and molten rock may pour from the vent as a non-explosive lava flows. It may shoot violently into the air as dense clouds of lava fragments. Larger fragments fall back around the vent, and accumulations of fallback fragments may move down slope as flash flows under the force of gravity. Some of the finer ejected materials may be carried by the wind and fall to the ground many miles away. The finest ash particles may be injected miles into the atmosphere and carried many times around the world by stratospheric winds before settling out. Molten rock below the surface of Earth that rises in volcanic vents is known as magma. But after it erupts from a volcano, it is called lava. Originating many tens of miles beneath the ground, the ascending magma commonly contains some crystals, fragments of surrounding unmelted rocks, and dissolved gas. But it is primarily a liquid composed of oxygen, silicon, aluminum, iron, magnesium, calcium, sodium, potassium, titanium, and manganese. Upon cooling, the liquid magma solidifies to form an igneous or magmatic rock. Lava is red hot when it pours or blasts out of a vent but soon changes to dark red, gray, black, or some other color as it cools and solidifies.
Okay, so in an eruption of a volcano, we can directly think of hot boiling lavas and gases rummaging inside the volcano. Now, my question is, do gases or hot gases have something to deal with eruption of a volcano?
Well, yes.
All magmas contain dissolved gases, and as they rise to the surface to erupt, the confining pressures are reduced and dissolved gases are liberated either quietly or explosively. If the lava is thin fluid, The gases may escape easily, but if the lava is thick and pasty, the gases will not move freely but will build up tremendous pressure and ultimately escape with explosive violence, throwing out great masses of solid rock as well as lava, dust, and ashes.
Okay, so are there ways to characterize or to point which one is which and know them just like a personality of a person?
Yes, but let me just say that not all volcanoes are the same.
Can you elaborate?
The characteristics that identify the different types of volcano include their form, size, types of eruption, and even the type of lava flows they produce. Volcanoes are among the most devastating forces on Earth. These naturally occurring land features act as vents that release the pressure and magma from within the Earth's crust. They smoke, rumble, and spew rock, ash, and lava, and sometimes they do catastrophic damage to the immediate area.
There are primarily 5 types of volcanoes known, and today we're going to talk about their characteristics. These are fissure volcanoes, shield volcanoes, stratovolcanoes, cinder cones, and the caldera. The fissure volcanoes are also known as a plateau basalt. This type of volcano has no mountain or hill and is simply a gap on the surface of the earth where volcanic activity erupts. Shield volcanoes are generally massive, rounded, mountainous volcanoes that have a large crater at the top. These types of mountains increase in size and height as they erupt over and over again throughout the centuries. Stratovolcanoes are also called composite volcanoes. These are the most dangerous when it comes to eruptions. Cinder volcanoes are small volcanoes that are easily characterized by their small height. They are usually around 1,000 feet. The calderas could be seen as a glimpse into a very violent past. This type of crater is the result of another violent eruption.
Okay, so with the context that a volcano is disastrous, is a disastrous event that can occur at any time and any point. Are there good things and bad things a volcano can give to the people or the lives of the people?
Well, yes, there are many good and bad effects of a volcano or volcanic eruption that can give to the people. So, let's start with the good effect or the pros. Number 1. Geothermal energy. It can generate in areas where magma lies close to the surface. This is good for increasing renewable energy use. What is geothermal energy? Geothermal energy is a renewable energy source because heat is continuously produced inside the earth. Number 2. Ash ejected by the volcano acts as a good fertilizer for soils, which can help in growing plants and vegetables. Number 3. It can reduce heat. One of the surprising effects of volcanoes is that they reduce heat and cool down the planet. This is because volcanic eruptions shoot up much of their gases and send the heat underground into the stratosphere, thereby effectively cooling the biosphere. And lastly, it can be the best tourist attraction. On the other hand, there are bad or negative effects a volcano eruption can give. Number 1. Loss of habitat. Volcanoes are dangerous. They can kill people and damage properties of people and even habitat for animals. Number 2. Causes of air pollution. Number 3. Can cause landslide and earthquakes and tsunamis. Number 4. Can cause scarcity of natural resources and ferocity. Number 5. Can cause diseases. Number 6. Can cause deforestation through wildfires. And number 7. Can affect the economy.
Okay, so last question for you guys. What are the important things to do before, during, and after a volcanic eruption?
Alam ko yan. Alam ko.
Sige nga.
Ay. Hinahamon mo ako? Sige. Wait.
Things to do before, during, and after a volcanic eruption. before the explosion. First, evacuate immediately if you live or are staying within the radius of affected areas. Second, stay tuned to national news and your local community's channel to be on top of the situation and stay informed with local safety plans and evacuation areas. Third, charge your electronics. Keep your mobile devices and power banks charged in case of power interruption. Fourth, know your disaster and emergency hotlines like this. Fifth, prepare a go bag in case of evacuation. This should include a mask per person, copies of personal documents, phone and power bank, flashlights and batteries or candles and matches, 3 gallons of portable water per person, 3 days worth of non-perishable food, hygiene and sanitation items, first aid kit and maintenance medication, and extra cash. During a volcanic eruption, use an N95 mask to protect yourself from pulmonary injuries and diseases. If these are unavailable, use a damp handkerchief or makeshift one from an old t-shirt. Second, protect your skin and eyes with proper clothing and glasses or goggles. Ashfall is sharp and abrasive, so don't rub if any comes in contact with your skin or eyes. Third, secure your pets inside your home. Fine volcanic ash is harmful for them too. Fourth, if you are outside, seek cover immediately in case of rock or ash falls. Fifth, if you are inside, stay tuned to the news to keep informed of recent developments. Close all doors and windows. Dampen curtains to keep fine particles from coming through. 6. If you are driving a vehicle, pull over and stop if there is a heavy ash fall. 7. Cover food and water containers to avoid contamination with ash. 8. Wash all utensils thoroughly before eating. Fine ash particles may have settled on them. 9. Stay away from rivers or streams to avoid lahar flow. After the eruption, first, do not leave your home or indoor shelters until notified by the local government that is safe to do so. Evacuate to safer grounds only when notified. Second, keep a watchful eye on your kids or loved ones who are tempted to go out to see what's going outside. Third, wear protection. Use masks, glasses or goggles, long sleeve pants and shoes when clearing out ash to protect your lungs, skin, and eyes. Fourth, clean your gutters and roof with water after clearing out the ash to prevent corrosion. Fifth, wait for further announcements from LGUs or national news related to the volcanic eruption.